Hello friends. So today on this lecture I am going to tell you the brief introduction of the your subject microwave and radar. This subject is for 5th semester and its subject code is 22535. And in this total subject, the name of the subject is microwave and radar. And before starting with the syllabus content, I would like to introduce myself. I am Shanti Sagar Takpere, working as a lecturer for ENTC department, and I am going to teach you microwave and radar. So in this total there are 5 units. So unit number 1, the name of the unit number 1 or the lesson number 1, that is the fundamental of microwave communication. In this what you are going to study, the microwave is totally related with the frequency and its spectrum. So what are the spectrum? Various types of spectrum, their bands, their design, as well as how the frequency spectrum is important through the application of, according to the application of microwave in various fields. Again we are going to compare the waveguide as well as the transmission line, and the most important point of the waveguide is there are various types of waves, that is rectangular wave, circular wave, and how they are propagating, that we are going to study in unit number 1. As also the reflection of the wave from the conducting plane. If the suppose any wave is been reflecting, so what effect is happening on the wavelength, that we are going to study with cutoff frequency, cutoff wavelength, as well as phase velocity. And again in that there are various types of patterns as well as the mode, that is TE, TM, TEM, that we are going to study in detail. And the last one, that is the circular waveguide, advantage, disadvantage, and the application of the circular waveguide. This is coming under the unit number 1. Now let's go to the unit number 2. The unit number 2 is microwave passive components. In this microwave passive components, we are going to study the multiple junctions. What are the junctions? E plane, H plane, magic T, as well as the rat, race, ring. Here there are 4 types of planes. We are going to study in detail working block diagram as well as the construction diagram. Again there are various types of ferrets components like isolators, gradators, how they are rotating, coupling, as well as that we are going to see in ferret components. Now again one, that is in the unit number 2, there are various types of directional couplers, that is two hole coupler, directional coupler, their working principle, application, and as well as their isolation factor. And the last one, that is there are some microwave antennas which are helping to transfer the data from transmission section to the receiver section. So 2 types of antennas are coming in that is the horn antenna as well as the dish antenna we are going to study. This lesson carries, unit number 1 carries 12 marks, unit number 2 carries 14 marks, and unit number 3, we are going to start with the unit number 3. In unit number 3, this unit number 3 is very important because it carries 20 marks. I repeat, unit number 3 carries 20 marks. So in this unit number 3, the name of the unit number 3 is microwave active components. In unit number 2 we have seen passive components, but in unit number 3 we are going to study the active components. There are various types of active components. So how they help the microwave frequency to maintain the size of the wavelength, that we are going to study. There are various types of tubes that transmit the frequency in standard level. So what are the tubes? That is two cavity tube, reflex crystal tubes, their construction, modulation, bunching process, working principle, as well as the magnetron construction, operating principle, as well as their application. Again there are also slow wave devices that transfer the frequency constant level, at a constant level. So which are those devices? Like helix, TWT, transfer wave tube. These TWT we are going to see their block diagram, construction, working. Again in that we are going to see the various types of comparison of crystron, magnetron, as well as TWT. Again in that there are various types of tubes that we are going to study, which are helpful for microwave transmission, like gun diode, impact diode, pin diode. This gun diode, impact diode, and pin diode we are going to study in detail their construction, operation, application, block diagram. Okay, so this unit number 3 carries 20 marks. Now come to the unit number 4. Unit number 4, this unit number 4 is radar fundamental, radar fundamentals. So in unit number 1 to 3 it was about the microwave, but unit number 4 as well as unit number 5, these two lessons are depending upon the radar. So in this we are going to study radar. This unit number 4 is for 12 marks. So in unit number 4 radar fundamentals we are going to study the block diagram of radar, their performance, their equations, their factors, as well as the effect of the noise on the radar. We are also going to see the applications of the radar and how the antenna is helping the radar to capture the transmission data with a standard frequency level, that we are going to study in antenna scanning. There are various types of antenna scanning: horizontal, vertical, helical, as well as the spherical. So with the help of the radar we can also track the antenna. They are sequential. So tracking of antenna, there are various methods like sequential, conical, as well as monopulse that we are going to study. Again, antenna feed mechanism, that is horn and case grain feed antenna, we are going to study in unit number 4. This unit number 4 carries 12 marks. Now come to the unit number 5. Unit number 5 is a radar system. In this radar system we are going to study the Doppler effect, the block diagram, operation, application, as well as the CMCW radar, block diagram, operation, as well as their application. The next one, that is the MIT. This MIT we are going to study in detail with the help of the block diagram, working principle, as well as the concept of the blind speed. Then automatic target detection radar. The most application of the radar is used to detect the application from the distance from where it is, and how to target the any type of for example, maximum the radar is used in military area, navigations, in aeroplane, to detect the target or to detect the enemy target. So how the enemy target is being detected, we are going to study in automatic target detection radar. Again, whatever the target is being detected, how it is being displayed, that we are going to study in display mode method, a scope as well as PPI Pecon scope. These are the two methods. And the last one, that is the sonar system. This sonar system we are going to study its working, block diagram, as well as the principle. The unit number 5 also carries the 12 marks. And this आता तुम्हाला मी जे काय आहे तर ते सगळं युनिट नंबर 5चे सर्व डिटेल्स माहिती तुम्हाला मी सांगितलेली आहे, आणि प्रत्येक युनिटला किती मार्क्स आहेत हे सुद्धा तुम्हाला मी डिटेल्स सांगितलेलं आहे. आय होप यू हॅव क्लिअर्ड द सिलेबस ऑफ द मायक्रोवेव्ह अँड रडार. सो थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.